Christa McAuliffe will forever be known as the teacher in space lost during the Space Shuttle Challenger disaster. She was chosen from 11,000 applicants to participate in the NASA program that was going to conduct experiments and teach lessons from space. After her death, many schools, scholarships, and public buildings were named in her honor. As a Framingham native, Christa McAuliffe has special meaning here. A new permanent installation at the Christa McAuliffe Branch Library was introduced recently to commemorate Christa. Library trustees and members of the building committee invited the public to meet the planner of the exhibit, David Burnett Williams, and to see some of the remarkable images and inspirational quotes. Christa's sister, Lisa Bristol, and other relatives met with attendees and were presented with one of the family photographs used in the display. The architecture of our newest library and this new exhibit are designed to inspire us all to reach for the stars, just like Christa.
Personally, I find that to work on any project, I need to know as much about the subject matter as possible. So a lot of time is spent up front researching. And research sort of fell into two different boats. One was quotations, either by Christa McAuliffe or about Christa McAuliffe from other people, and photographs. And the design that we ultimately came up with was really a matter of finding the quotes and the images that would hold up if they were made very large, and which sort of conveyed some of the qualities about Christa McAuliffe which the committee imparted to me at the very beginning.
What attracted us to coming today was not only because of the program that was being offered, but because of the architecture. We enjoy functional, modern architecture that attracts people to enter and use it. And then we enjoyed hearing a reprise to us about Christa McAuliffe and her, and also catching a glimpse of what it meant for the trustees, the architect, and all the hard work that went into this over the years to accomplish it.
As a trustee, working with other library trustees, many of us were on the building committee, and we knew that the history of the old building in some way relative to Christa McAuliffe could well be transferred to this building.
Favorite quote of mine is we were at a planning board meeting, and Chris Walsh, who was a local rep and was a member of our building committee, he and I were sitting up front at the building committee with the architect, and somebody from the audience said, "Oh, can't you make it look like the Hemingway School and the other buildings around?" And he said, "It's really hard to reproduce a pretty boring 1960s building, and we can't do that." So I guess I learned from Chris that civic construction needs to be different than commercial construction. It really needs to make a statement.